All right, welcome back to the Sweet Science of Fighting Underground. Today we have Mikey Musumeci and we also have Aoki. So there should be some leg entanglements here, which are always fun to break down. And so, yeah, I mean, Mikey being very tenacious and obviously very good and very versed in leg locks, as well as Aoki is obviously very well versed in leg locks. So, yeah, we'll get started. And if you haven't yet, click the link in the description where you can get access to all the strength and conditioning programs. And you can also submit your own footage to be broken down. So let's get started. So right off the bat, Mikey's just kind of baiting into this leg lock game already. He's kind of baiting the leg to be grabbed. I mean, all kinds of things can happen here if you want to engage, but he's just wanting Aoki to grab the leg. And there we go. I mean, there's something to be said, just kind of giving your leg to somebody that is actually very good at leg locks. And there you go. One thing I'll say real quick here before we actually get into it is that when you give your leg, which is what Mikey did, you're also getting access to the other person's leg. So it's not such a silly move here. So right off the bat, you can see that Mikey immediately attacks here. It's going into, it's like a belly down, searching for a belly down heel hook. Not quite a double outside ashi yet. The legs are not wrapped around. He's just trying to isolate that leg. Starts to dig the heel. So he's digging the heel there. Aoki's doing a good job of controlling the wrist. This wrist here, so that he can't actually get a hold of the leg. Now the leg's loose. Now he got a hold of it. Now he actually has a hold of the heel. And it looks like Aoki's just trying to take a look here. He's still okay because Mikey has not yet been able to get extension. There's a bit of hand fighting here. Aoki does not want to stay in this position, I would think. He's okay. But again, Mikey's not going to let this go. I've not watched this, but I just know when he grabs something, he hangs on to it until he has to move. So right here is trying to pry it open. So this is a good positioning here with his right arm here, trying to scoop the leg up to get underneath the leg. Notice he hasn't thrown this leg through, or he still hasn't thrown the other leg through as well, but he's using it kind of as a frame to kind of get distance so that he can get extension on that leg. He wants extension to dig that heel. So now he has an ankle lock grip. And that's an actual Aoki. That's actually surprising. So I didn't watch this. So excuse me. That's pretty hilarious. Yeah. So it's an Aoki. So I guess that's it. That was really fast. I expected it to go a lot longer than that. But I mean, you don't hang out. I would not hang out with my leg there for too long. Just kind of sit there. So right here, what's really interesting is that once you get a hold of an ankle lock like this, you can actually quite easily transition to an Aoki lock, which is obviously technically more devastating than a straight ankle lock, because a straight ankle lock, you generally have more time. You can fight a little bit. But obviously, Aoki lock being a rotational movement, which is a heel hook basically, this you can't really play around with for too long. But it's a good transition from straight ankle lock to actually an Aoki lock. Is pretty easy to do, and that's exactly what happened here. What's interesting is his leg entanglement, the way Mikey's legs are here. The Aoki, as long as Mikey keeps this leg thrown over top here, because he's rotating the foot out to his left, Aoki would have to bring his whole body over to follow that rotation. And because the legs are blocking him here, and it appears to be like a butterfly hooker here as well, this is kind of impeding his movement to scoot to his right to counter that pressure from the Aoki lock. And that's what he would basically need to do to relieve the pressure, get his hips off the ground and go to the right. But Mikey's right there. Okay, here we can actually see everything. So there is a beautiful butterfly hook right there, and this right leg is framing out on his body to keep him from actually getting over to this side. He would need to get to this area, and because he can't, because of the hook and this leg pinning him down, now that Aoki lock is really locked in with the full rear naked choke. And the key to this actually move is really getting that uppercut with the left arm. That left arm, I always tell guys, when you do this, you want to get that left hand up to your chin and then lock everything in like a rear naked choke. And then it's pretty standard from there. At that point, it's just about your leg configuration and stopping the guy from sitting out or sitting up. So, I mean, that was fast, man. That was crazy. And doing an Aoki on Aoki was pretty funny. Good stuff. So good match, I guess. Really fast. I've done a couple of really fast matches. These past couple of videos I've done. The Craig Jones one was really fast. It was like 20 seconds. This one was probably around the same time. So, all right, that's it. I'll do another one. All right, thanks.